Welcome to Ekidel. Here in Ekidel, we train civil and structural engineers to build their career. Okay, so today I'll be showing you how to design this 8-story office building right here in Prota Structure, and we will start from scratch, which is start from modeling and then up to the design stage right here in Prota Structure. So if you have not yet subscribed to my channel Ekidel, I would say you should click on the subscribe button so you don't miss all the parts of this video. So right now, let's begin just now. Okay, so right now, looking at this right now, this is an 8-story building having a semi-detached of another 4-story building office complex just here. So right now, we will begin the modeling of this structure just now. So, and this is Prota 2021, and we will be using Prota 2018 for this modeling just now. So right now, we have to go back to our plan view, as you can see it here. We'll go back to our plan view right now. So once we go to our plan view just now, then the next thing right now is to create this, or is to create this grid line from grid line 1 to grid line 8, as you can see it here, to grid line 8. So right now, I will navigate to my Prota Structure 2018 and then click on my building setout and then click on this orthogonal axis generator, then click at one of these points right now. Now, the dimensions for that grid is the first on this grid line A, which is on the y-axis. It is 4,000 multiplied by 4 numbers in 4 pieces. So I'll put 4,000 times 4, and then on this place is 5,000 times 7. So we have 5,000 in 7 places. So we can click on what? Okay. So automatically right now we now have our grid line 1 to grid line what? To grid line 8. As you can see it here, and grid line A, as you can see it on this area, to grid line E, as you can see it on this area. So if we go back right now to our Protastructure 2021 right now, you can see that this place right now is from grid line 1 to grid line 8, which we have just put, which we have just created just now. And also we have also from grid line A, as you can see it here, from grid line A to grid line E, as you can see it here. So that is what we have just created just now in our Protastructure 2018. And then right now we will now go over to start putting up the columns right now. So we will now go right now to check the column dimensions. So just now you can see that the column dimension is 250 by 500, and I think we have a similar column, as you can see it here. We have a similar column up to this up to grid line 4. So except these ones that are circular columns of 450 diameter, which starts from grid line 5. So from grid line 1 to grid line 4 have a typical column with the same direction of 250 by 500. So right now we will go over to now insert that column right now. So go to this place right now, concrete member, and click on column. Most people, you will see your icons here. So but now I'll be using all these tabs. So right now I'll go over right now to insert this place. So I'll say 250 by 500, leaving this place as 0 as 0, and then I'll just go now and click at this point, and then we have this column from grid line 1 to grid line 4. So I'll just click at one of these points, then drag it down here and leave it here, and do the same thing also on this place again. Drag it and leave it here, and do the same thing. Hold here and drag and leave it here. Hold my mouse button here, drag and leave the mouse button here. Hold my mouse button here, drag and leave it here. So we have just established all the columns which we have right here on this model. As you can see it here, we have established all the column on this area right now. So again, we now have a circular column starting from grid line 5 to grid line 8, as you can see it here, and the size of that circular column is 450 diameter. So right now we can now go back to the Prota Structure 2018 and then click on this place right now to change our column, to insert our circular column right now. So click on this place right now. Let me just go back to show you again how when it comes to this place. So to insert a circular column right now, you go back to this place again, concrete member right now, and then click on column, and then a dialog box is going to appear where you now have to click at this section members, section manager, and then choose a circular column and then click on what? Okay. And then we will now have to input our diameter, which is 450, as you can see there. Then we can now go right now, and that circular column starts from grid line 5 all the way down to grid line 8. So what I'll do, I'll just click on grid line 5 and hold my mouse button. I'll not release that, and then come to grid line 8 and release it. But if you don't know this way, you can just be clicking and be putting it on this as I'm clicking here. So insert your column, circular column at this point where we have our circular columns. So insert and insert and insert here, and insert and insert here. So we have established all our circular columns, as you can see it here, and also we have established all the circular column on this area just now. So right now we will now check again. We will now have to now start inserting our beams. Let's start from this grid line 1 to all grid line 4 right now. So let us check the depth of our beam. The depth of our beam and the width is 250 by 600, and you can see that it is all general on up to grid line 4, as you can see it here. So we have now insert this grid size of 250 by 600. So now go back again to our Prota right now, and then insert, click on this place right now and click on concrete beam right now, and then click on 250 as our width of beam, and the depth of beam to be 600. And then we will now have to now click at this point right now, one of the points, and then release at grid line 4, because that's where we have our this beam stopping. So click again from grid line 4 right now to insert to this grid line A, and then from grid line 4 right now to grid line 1, and then again from grid line A right now to grid line E, as you can see it here. Then we can now escape and then click again from grid line E to insert all the way down here. So the whole idea is just to insert your beams to connect all these columns, which are just rectangular columns with beams of 250 by 600. So I'll click at this point again and then release it here, and then escape, click at this point again and release it here. So right now we have successfully inserted all the beams that we have on this side. You can see it here. We have successfully inserted all the beams we have on this side. Now let us check the size and the geometry of this other beam, which are on this circular direction. This beam on this circular column area is 350 by 600. So right now I will now go just now and that beam starts from, okay, that is 350 by 600. So right now I'll just go just now on this place again and click on my beam from this place on this tab, concrete member, and then click on beam, concrete beam, and then set my size of my width of the beam as 350 and the depth of beam as 600, so there 600, and then I'll begin to click right now to insert my beam. So I'll click on the first point of my beam insertion and then click on the last point of my beam insertion right now, and then move again to the next to insert to this place again, because we have the beam here also, and then we have the beam all the way down to this place also. And then I will now have to now press my escape key, and then I will now go right now to click at this point right now and click again at this other point again. Okay, so right now I will now go again and click at this point again and click again at this point again. Okay, so right now I will now go again and click at this point again and click again at this point again. Then click on the escape key and then click again at this point and also release at this point. Then also I will click on my escape key, click again at this point again and click again at this point again, and then I'll click on the escape key again, click at this point again, and then click at this point. Okay, so right now we have successfully inserted all our beams on this floor. So if you check on this sample here from this Prota Structure 2021 right now, you can see that we have successfully inserted all our beams on this area. Next to do right now is now insert our slabs, as you can see it here. So we now have to now insert our slab, as you can see it just now right here. So right now let us check to the slab right now. This is an office building, as you can see right now. So we go back right now to our Prota Structure 2018 right now, and then click on this place, concrete member, and then click on slab right now. So once you insert your column and the beams, next thing to do right now is to insert your slab. Now once you click on your slab, a dialog box will appear where you now have to insert your slab depth, which in this case I'll use 150, and concrete cover I'll leave it as 25, and then I'll click on loads right now. I'll use my dead load, which consists of my tile load, painting load, finishing, partitions. I'll use all those loads at 1.5. And then on this impose load right now, I'll just click on this place, right click, and then since I'm designing for an office building, you can see it here, office building. So I'll go right now and choose my office. You can see it here, office for general use. So I'll select this load right now and then begin to insert all the way down right here, all the way down. I'll begin to insert all these panels. Now this place is where we have a solid slab on all this area right now, and from this place we have a roof slab inserted on all this place right now. So right now, since we have already inserted all our slabs here on this place now consists of roof slab. So if you check on this sample here, you can see that this is a solid slab and this is a roof slab. I can see it here. So right now we will have to now insert our roof slab just now. So I'll show you right now how to insert a roof slab right now. So right now we will now go right now and click on this place again, concrete member, and then click on roof slab. I can see it here, roof slab. So once you click on that place right now, a dialog box will appear for the roof slab. So we put our width of beam, we'll put our width of beam right here to be 150, and then we'll put our height of this beam to be 350, and because roof slab is like a strip of beam and also a slab mixed together, and then we have to now impute the slab height. We have to use 75. I'll say 75, and then the S block I'll just leave it here as 400, and then we go right now to go to load right now. On this load right now, I'll choose again my dead load again to be 1.5. And then my impose load, I'll just right click right now and choose office load. As you can see it here, since we are designing for office building, so I'll click on office for general use. So right now I begin to insert right now my I begin to insert my rib slab where I have my rib slab from the sample which you just seen from the Prota Structure 2021. So right now, if we go right now to our sample just here, you can now see that we have successfully inserted this slab and also this slab just now, which we have right here. You can see it here, which you have. So I'll click on escape or just click on this arrow here to just escape. So right now, we have successfully inserted all the slab as you can see it here. Now, but now if we check on our model right here, you can see that we have a cantilever slab as you can see it here. And this cantilever slab has a cantilever length of 1,000 millimeter. So right now we want to insert a cantilever slab right now. So right now we go over again right now to now insert the cantilever slab as you can see just here that we have cantilever slab all around this area right now. So right now we go first to go and insert the cantilever slab. We'll go back to this place right now and click on our concrete member and then click on slab right now. Now we will have to now insert our cantilever slab. So to insert a cantilever slab right now, you change this type from type 1 to type 12 as you can see it here. So once it's changed to type 12, you have a new dialog box as you can see it here. And then next to do right now is to now insert our length of cantilever, which in this case it is 1,000 millimeter. So I put my length of cantilever here right now. Then I now click on load right now. On this load right now, I have now defined my parapet load. This parapet load simply means cantilever load. And what does cantilever load mean? Cantilever simply means like all these handrails and all this human load that will be on the cantilever area. So right now on this cantilever load right now, if you check in my previous video, I have shown you a lot how to calculate this parapet or this cantilever load. So check on my videos below. Check on my previous video and you see how to calculate the cantilever load. So in this case right now, I'll input my cantilever load as 9.81, and then right now I'll begin to insert my cantilever right now. So cantilever we have cantilever all around the building. So right now I'll begin to insert right now. I'll click on this point and click at this point right now, and then click outside, and then click again at this point, and outside, and also at this point again. At this point and then click outside, and also this point and outside, this point and this point again and outside, and then again this point and this point again and outside again, and then click here again and click here again and outside, and then we come to this place right now. Click at this point and click outside, and then click again at this point and click at this direction outside, and then click again here and click outside, and then click again this point and click outside, and then again I'll go again and click this point and outside, and then again this point and click outside, and then click again this point and click outside, and then click again at this point and click outside. Now if you have not click on the subscribe button, I would say you should please subscribe to our channel and also share these videos so that your friends can also know how to design concrete buildings and concrete structures using Prota Structure software. So again, I'll click again on this point again and this point and click outside, and click again at this point and click outside, and also click again this point and click outside, and then click again this point and click outside right now. Okay, so right now we have some changes on this area. If you can check on this place right now, you can see that there are some changes at this place right now. There is a slight changes right now, and also on this place also we do not have a pin here. We have a wall here. You can see it here. We have our wall as you can see it here. So we have a wall here and also a wall on this side. So we have to now go right now to go and change that place. We have to now delete this place right now, this beam. Delete this beam right now and this beam also right now, and then go over to concrete wall. You can see the concrete member, and then click on wall right now and choose our wall thickness as 250, and then make this eccentricity to be what? 0. Make this one to be 0 and then 0, and then insert our wall right now from this point to this point right now, and then from this point again to this point again just now. Okay, so right now we have inserted our concrete wall. As you can see that we have it at this place right now. You can see we have a wall here and also a wall here, and the same wall we have here, the same wall that we have successfully inserted just now. You can see it here, just here. Okay, so right now next to do right now is now form these changes that we have here. We have a recess out, as you can see it here, a recess out of about 2 meters. You can see it here. We have a recess out of 2 meters, so we have to offset this grid line A outside by 2 meters. So right now we'll go and offset this grid line A right now by 2 meters. So right now we'll go here right now and offset this grid line A by 2 meters. So we have to now click right now. So to offset right now, just click right now, right click and say offset, and then hold your direction outside. Just direct your mount outward because we have that recess outward and not inward. So we now have to now offset this one outward. To type your length right now, you hold shift and F2 right now and type your length. Since you are going downward, you say minus 2000, and then we say enter. So right now we have successfully done that. But before that right now, let's first of all stretch out this. Let's first of all stretch out this one. You can see that this one is directly at the point. So let us first of all delete first, and then try to stretch out this line first, this grid lines first, so that they don't have to collide with each other. So I'll just say stretch, and I'll just hold this point, just click on this point, and then go down a bit to how I want it to the extent I want, and I'll just click outside here. And then right now we can now go and offset right now that 2 meter that we have already. So click on grid line A and offset, and then hold shift and F2 key, then type minus your offset distance of 2000, which in this case 2000, and then click on what, enter. Okay, so right now if you check on this sample right now, you can now see that we have a beam. As you can see here, we have a beam here. We have a cantilever beam from this column out, and also from here out, and also from here out. So right now, and that beam depth is still 250 by 500. So right now we go right now and go and insert that cantilever beam right now. So click on concrete beam right now. The same depth that we have, 250, okay, 250 by 500. That's our depth of that beam by 500. So just input these parameters for the beam right now, and then go right now and then click at this point and also at this point to insert our cantilever beam. This triangular sign here, simple here, simply means that this beam is a cantilever. So right now we do the same thing at this point again, from this point again to this point again. Okay, so right now again, let's see how we have again. So we have that cantilever beam at this grid line 1 and grid line 3. So let's see if that's what we have. Grid line 1 and grid line 4. So it is not here. So just delete that right now and then input it at this grid line 3. That's why we have our cantilever at this grid line. You can see it here, grid line 1, you can see it here, and grid line 3, as you can see it here. So right now we go again right now. We also have a beam joining this together, and we have another cantilever beam again at this grid lines 2. So we go right now to now insert this right now at grid line 2, as you can see it here, and then we now have to now insert a beam from this point to this point. But if you check it out right now, you can see that this beam that we have on this place, you can see that it is flushing directly on this grid line F. It's not at the midpoint, but it's at the edge. So right now we go to go and change this beam orientation to make this edge right now to be at this directly at this surface at this grid line F. So right now we go to this place and change the distance right now to this place. Just click on this point right now and click on. Once I click on update, look at what will happen here right now. So I click on this and say update right now. You can see that there is a shift inward. So we do the same thing again and also insert it right now here also. Okay, so right now we can now click on what, escape. As you can see it here, escape. Then, if we now notice right now, we don't have a cantilever beam inside this place. Our cantilever beam stops directly at this grid line 3. If you check it from here right now, you can see that this cantilever beam right now, this cantilever beam slab, stop at this grid line 3. As you can see it here, this grid line 3. So we can now stop that. We can now go right now and delete this cantilever beam here, so that our slab, so that this cantilever slab right now we just stop at this place while we insert our solid slab at this place, because that's what we have just now. You can see it here, we have solid slab at this place and at this place also. So go right now and just click on one of these slabs, right click, and then we say properties, and then we now do what? We now, once the labels appears, we can now click on insert and insert, because it will take all the load that we have already set on this place down to this place right now. So now click on what, escape. So if we now click on what right now, if you click on this other place again, and you can see that this beam has a wall load. That's why you can see this red hash. This red hash simply that this beam has a wall load. So you can see, if you now check on the 3D view of this thing right now, you can see that this beam has a wall load, and that wall load is what you are seeing. Let this thing just load. You can see that wall load is what you are seeing just here. You can see the wall load that you're seeing right now. So this is the wall load that you're seeing right now. So right now we want to now insert this wall load right now. So if we also go to this place and check on our own 3D view right now, if we check on our 3D view, but before then first, let us go back to this plan view right here. Go to this plan view first and go and finish up what we have here, because we are not yet done with the plan view before we now begin to insert wall load. So if you check on this place again right now, you can see that we have a wall from this region all the way down this region. You can see it here, and not a beam. So we will now have to go and remove our beam that we have on this other one. We have a wall on that place from all this region right now. You can see it here. So on this place, let's confirm the size of the wall. This wall is still having 250 by 5000, which is the length. So I have to now go and insert that just now. So we insert wall on this area boundary, as you can see it here. So right now we go just now, click at this point right now. Now, also, if we also notice too that on this column here, this column is not circular on this plate, on this our sample here. This column here is rectangular and it's being bent on this other direction. So we have to now change this column right now to rectangular column. So just take right now these properties, right click and take property of this right now. But this time right now, it is not rotated vertically, it's rotated on the other rotation. So change it by 500 by 250. and then we now impute this right now. You can see that. Then right now, we can now go right now to confirm what we have here just now. So if we go right now on this place to check the size of this wall, you can see it here is 250. So we can now go right now and delete all the beams that we have on this other place. Delete this beam also. Delete this beam. Delete this beam, and then delete this beam also, and delete this beam also because we don't have that beam there. Delete this beam also because on this place we have wall, concrete wall on this other area which I'm deleting the beams. So delete this beam also. Then now let's check if we have our concrete wall at this point, at this place. So let's check. Okay, we have the same thing at this place again. So we also go right now to now delete this right now. You can see that I'm using these two Prota Structure at the same laptop. That's to show you that's just to show you what we are taking from. So, okay, right now we now go and do concrete beam right now, and then set our concrete wall. Sorry. So let us go back right now and click on concrete wall. Okay, wall right now, and then okay, it's already set. Our width is 250 already there, so we can now insert the concrete wall just now from this point to this point, and from that point, this point again, right, not this point again, and then from this point again, right to this point again, and then from this point right now to this point again, and then all the way from here to here, and then from here to here, and then all the way from here to here, and from here right now to here as our final one. So right now you can now see that we have inserted all the concrete wall that we have here. We have the same thing at this place. You can see it here. So right now, if we now check on our 3D view just now, if you check on our 3D view right now, where we go and check this 3D view just now. So if we check on this 3D view right now, on this other place right now, you can see what we have just successfully created just now. Let it just open so you can see what we have created just now. You can see it here. So right now we want to now insert the wall load on this cantilever beam, as you can see it here. So right now let us go and check how this sample is right now. So if we right click it and change to 3D view right now, you can see that we have successfully gotten this ground floor. Let it just load. We have successfully gotten this ground floor, this ground floor area. Sorry, we have successfully gotten this ground floor area, as you can see it here, this ground floor area. So right now, let us check this opening for this for this wall right now. You can see that this wall have an opening, but on this own right now there is no opening on this wall. So let us create that opening right now. So to create an opening right now, let us check the size of that opening right now. So we just click on this place on this wall right now. Right click and then say properties right now. And then once we check on properties right now, we can now check on the property of that hole right now. So we on that opening right now. So we will just go right now and check on escape first, then right click and then say opening on wall. Let us click on this place, opening on wall, to now check on that wall opening editor. So let's check the size of this opening, because this was a live project which I did for a client. Okay, so we have our opening right now on W at 1200, 15, and 15 and 900 for this other place right now. So let us go right now and input that changes right now. So I click right now and say okay, add opening. So go to wall opening editor. So click on this place right now and then begin to add. Just click on add right now and then begin to add right now, which is 1200 from what we have already there, and 1500 as our height, and then the distance from to push out this opening to centralize it right now is 1500 also in my own case right now. And then we used our height right now to be 900 because that's a window. So if the height, this will now move upward right now. So we now click outside again and now click on what? Okay. So you can now see our opening right now. We have created this opening right now just at the same thing that we have here right now. You can see it here. We have the same opening just here right now. So the same thing happens here again. We do the same. Let's check this one again and check the parameters for that opening right now, and then just check. Like I said, we want to model exactly what we have here. So this one will have 1215 2900. So just escape right now and then go back to 2018 and then click at this one right now. Right click and then say wall opening editor, and then we now click on add and then put here 1200, 1500, and then 2000 and then 900, and then click on what? Okay. Sorry, let's see what's happening here. So let's confirm what we have there because it's not what matching. So click on this, right click and then say property right now. And sorry, well, so we have 1215 and 2000 at X and 900. So let's confirm that right now and go back to our 2018 and then click on this, right click and then say what? Then right click and then right click click, right click, and then say wall opening editor. And okay, we put here 200 instead of 2000, so we have to have 200, 2000, and then click on what? Okay. Okay, so right now you cannot see what we have just gotten right now, data opening right just now. And then we also go the same thing right now to do the same. We have opening on this other place also, so we go again right now to also put that opening at this other point. So right now we go to this place right now to check the openings right now again. Sorry, so you can see that we have openings also on this other end. So let me check the opening right now. So I click right now, and then right click and say what? Open and wall opening editor, and then let's check. We have it 12 by 2100 by 2000 by 200. So let us go and edit that right now. 1222122 and then 200. So right now we go right now and then click on this one right now. Right click and then we say what? Wall opening editor, and then right just say add and then say 12 by 2000 by 2100 by 2000, sorry, and by 2000 by 900. Okay, so now click on what? Okay, sorry, let's see what we have on this other end. By 200, not 900, by 200. Okay, so can I go right now and change this right now to 200? Okay, so can I click on this, say okay right now? So can I see how we created this opening just now? You can see that the same thing happens to this one also. The same thing, the same opening, the same opening parameter. So click on add and then we say 1200 by 2100 by 2000 and by 200. Okay, now click on what? Okay, and then that's what we have also. And then let's check if we have opening on this other end. So let us check right now from this place. Just cancel this and then check if we have no opening on this. I can see that we don't have any opening on this other wall, as you can see it here, and also on this end again, no opening also. But we have an opening on this other point, which is on story 2, but right now we're on story 1. So right now we have successfully inserted all the opening that we have on this other end. So right now we will have to now create this wall load, as you can see it here. This is not a concrete wall, this is just a wall load on top of this cantilever beam. So right now let us now create this wall load right now. So right now we will now go right now on this Prota 18 right now, then just rotate this thing right now. Click at this beam right now. You can see the beam I'm clicking right now. Click at this beam right now, right click and then say is edit beam wall load. Click on that place right now, and then a dialog box will appear which now have to now impute your parameters for your wall load and your loading. So right now, once it is being loaded right now, we now have to insert our wall unit weight first of all. We have to put 3.47, as you can see it here. Then we'll go right now to insert our wall height. On this case right now, then let us first of all confirm our story height for this sample right now. So if we check on this place right now, if we check on building setup right now and then click on story right now to check our story height, and let us check our story height just now. Edit story, and then let's just check our story height for this story 1. Story 1 height is 3,300. Can see there 3,300 right now. You can see there. So right now just escape right now, and then if we check this wall load right to now see our story height that we use for this wall load right now. So if we check our wall load just here right now, right click and then we say edit beam wall load, edit wall load. Okay, so if we check on that right, you can see that we use a story height of 2.7, as you can see there, and a wall thickness of 0.25. So we just escape right now and then go back to this place right now, right click on this place and then impute our edit beam wall load, and then impute those values right now, 3.47, and then impute this wall height, as you can see it here, as 2.7, which we just confirmed there, and then impute the wall thickness 0.25. As you can see, this one right now is this wall unit weight is a constant for all 9 inches wall. This 3.47 is a constant load for all 9 inches wall. Okay, why this wall height? You have to now confirm your own wall height and then impute your wall height on this area, which you have to minus the beam depth that is coming from the first floor or from the upper floor, and then impute your wall height. Why this wall thickness is just the wall thickness that we want to use. Okay, so right now we now click on what? Okay. Okay, so right now you can now see that we have successfully inserted this right now. You can see that we have successfully inserted this wall load right now. The same thing happens here also, but first of all, you can see that this wall load also on this other two face has openings. You can see it here. So let us confirm the opening and the size of the opening. So just by click right now and then click on what? Edit beam wall load, and then we have to now check right now, and then you can see this, we have the same parameters, but on this place right now, if you check on edit wall load right now, you can see that we have our wall opening to be 1,015 2,900. So right now we go over to this place right now to edit that, right? So click on this bin right now, right click, and then we say edit bin wall load, and then we now go right now and input first of all our wall width as 3.47, which is a constant for all 9 inches wall, and then input our wall height 3.7. This one is not a constant because it has to depend on your own story height. So put here also 0.25, which is not a constant, also depend on your wall thickness that you want to use. Then we have to now go right now and edit our opening for the wall. So right now we have to put on add and then input 1000 for what we have here in this case for this design, 1000 by 2,900. So go right now to input that right now, 1000 by 15, okay, by 2000, okay, and by 2000, sorry, and by 900, okay, sorry, 900, okay. And then we now have to now click on what? Okay, and then click on what? Okay. So you can now see our wall load just now. You can just see it here right now. So again, right now we go again right now to also insert the same thing that we also have directly at this point. Also, so we do the same thing right now here. So we can so since we have the same, if you check right now in this place, we have the same escape first and escape again. We have the same wall load. You can see that we have the same wall load from at here and also at this point, also at this place also. So we'll just copy this wall load right now. Click on this place right now. Right click and say copy bin wall load, and click on this bin right now. I click and then we say what? Copy and paste copied bin wall load, and then just paste it there right now and say yes, paste opening also. So you can now see that we have pasted this right now. You can see what you have just gotten right now. So we also go right here also and copy this one also. Right click and then we say copy bin wall load, and then rotate right now, click on this bin right now, right click, and then we say paste copied bin load, and then we say yes, and then also yeah, okay, yes right now, and then you can see that we have successfully created this right now. As you can see just now, you can see what we have right now. So we also go right now also and also check to confirm what we have here. Now we have a column. I can see that we have a column at this point. As you can see it here, we have a column at this very point just now. So right now we have successfully inserted all this right now. So the next to do right now is to now insert our story right now. So right now we go right now to insert our story. So we go over to right now so I can insert so I can get this story right now, because this is just the story that we have gotten right now, this one. So we cannot get this other story right now. So we go right now on this point right now and then go over right now to now insert our story. So we cannot click on this place right now, building setup right now, and then click on what? Insert story right now, and then we'll click on to insert the story, say story 2, and then we'll click on what? Enter, and then click on say yes, and then we now go over and click on story 1, then go to this place again to not generate story right now. We now go and say generate story right now, generate story from story 1 to story 2, and then we'll say okay, and then once here shows process completed, we can now click on what? Close. So here I've showed, okay, we can click on what? Close right now. Okay, so you can now see what we have just gotten right now. So if we click on story 2, story 1 right here right now, you can see that on this other on this place right now we have a column. You can see it here that there is a column at that very edge. You can see it here. There is a column at this edge, also a column here, and also a column at this other end. Also you can see that we have a column here and also a column here right now, and that column size, let's check column size, it should be 225 225. So if we check column size right now, you can see that the column size right now is 225 by 225. As you can see there, you can see that the column size right now we have is the width of the column is 250 by 250. So right now we go right now to now insert the column just now. So click on this place right now and then go right now, click on story 2 right now, click on column. We can work directly from this 3D view. So click on column right now and then click input our column depth width 250 by 250, which is a square column, and then we have to now change the column orientation because the column we have to flush. Okay, let me just take you back to plan view for that story. So go out to plan view right now so that you can see what I'm doing perfectly, because most of you is now aware that we can model on 3D view right now. So let us go back to our plan view right now. I think this looks more okay for you guys. So right now we have to now insert the column here and column here and column at this point also. So right now we'll go right now on this concrete member and then click on concrete column and then input our column size, which is in this case 250 because it is a square column. Right now we have now click right now. Now if we now click on this right now, you can see that this column is coming out, but it is meant to flush with this grid. So right now we'll change this column orientation right now and then click on this place to click on, now select this here right now and then click on upgrade. You can see now that this is now this column has not aligned with this grid line and with the bin also. So we'll do the same thing to click the same thing here and then also insert the same column also at this very point now also. So right now if now click on escape right now and then click on 3D view, you can see that we now have columns at that point. So we can now go up and then I click on the 3D view right now and then you can now see that we have sorry, we have columns at the ground floor, which is not meant to be here. You can see that because we have the column right here at the upper floor, leaving our ground floor at this place to be like a cantilever. As you can see it here, to be a cantilever. So, but if you check our own right now, look at what we have right now. So we have to not just delete this column just now and insert the column at the second story and not at this on ground floor. So go to story 2 right now, story 2, click on story 2 right now, and then go to back to plan view right now, sorry, plan view, go to plan view just now, and then insert that column as story 2. So you go to here, right, complete member right now, complete column right now, and then input our column parameters, which is square column 250 by 250, and then change our column orientation to flush with this grid line, and then we'll now go and insert it here, and also insert this also at this point, and also insert this also at this point also, and then we'll click on what, escape right now. So once we click on escape right now and then check on our 3D view right now, you will see that this column right now have been inserted perfectly. So you can see what we have just gotten right now. You can see that what we have gotten right now, sorry, you can see what we have just gotten just now. You can see that just now. Okay, if we also check on what we have on this our sample verse here, you can see that we have successfully created right now what we have here, having our column at this point and this point also. You can see it perfectly there. So right now we will now move on also onto right now. So now let's see if what we have is what we have created right now. So you can see right now we have this wall only on the ground floor. I can see it here, but right now we have it at the upper floor here, so which is not supposed to be so. I can see it here, we have only on the ground floor. So we can now go back to second floor right now to now remove this wall, this wall on this area. So we can now go right now to plan view right now, to plan view, then remove this wall as you can see it here and change it to a beam, to insert a beam at that very point. So we can now go right now and then click at this beam to take the property, right click and say properties, and then begin right now to click at this point right now. Once the label shows, click at this point and then click at this point, and then also click at this point also. So right now, if we now check on our 3D view right now by clicking escape first and then check on our 3D view right now, if you check on our 3D view right now, you can now see what we have just created just now. So check on 3D view right now, you can see that what we have created is now matching with what we have on the other side. So if we check on this right now, you can see what we have just created just now. You can see what we have right now. It's something that we have also here at this point also. So you can now see what we have. You can see that. You can see what we have. And also you can see that what we have just created just now, as you can see it here, perfectly okay, as you can see it there. So right now we have to now go and modify to check on our column on our story 2 on the plan view of this story 2 to check what we have not changed. So right now, if you click on this story 2 plan right now, let's check on story 2 plan first. Okay, you can see that this story 2 plan, let us check if we have the same view from our own sample which we are trying to do right now. So check on the plan view also to confirm if we have the same thing. Okay, so we have the same thing, as you can see it here. The same thing we have here is the same thing that we also have at this very point here, as you can see it there. So right now, let us now move to story 3 right now. So if we check on story 3, let us check on story 2 first. Let us check on story 2 to see what we have got. Okay, story 2. Okay, right, let's see story 1 first. Story 1 of this one right now. So story 1 right now, you can see that story 1, this story 1 of our sample here, the same thing we have on story 1 on this side. There is no slide, there is no more change. You can see what we have, the same thing that we have just here. Now story 2 right now has a slight change because there is a little recess outward. You can see it here. There will be a recess outward here. So on this story 2 right now, so we have to now make our editing on this story 2 right now. So go here right now and then begin to add the features which we have on this other sample here onto this 2018 version, as you can see it here. So right now, the only difference that we have from this one right now is that there is a grid line G, as you can see it here, while from this our own we have only grid line F. So we have to now offset to get grid line G. So right now, let us check the distance of that grid line G from F to G right now. So from F to G right now, let me just measure, right click and then say measure. So if now measure from this point right now, from this grid line F to grid line G, to grid line G, you can see that it is 4 meters. You can see that it is 4 meters. You can see it here. So let us now go and offset 4 meters from that point to that point first. So we have to now go right now to offset 4 meters backward, downward. So we can now go and offset, then shift F2 and then impute minus 4 meters because you're going downward. So put minus sign, 4 meters, and then enter. And then this is where we have our new changes now. So let us check the things found on this grid line G, as you can see it here. So let us check right now from our sample here that this grid line G has a column, a circular column of what size? 600, you can see it there, has a column of diameter 600 at at grid line 4, and also at grid line 6, and also at grid line 8. So let us go and make that changes just now. So we go right now to insert a circular diameter of 600. So let us go right now and just click on column, then change the column to a circular column. So click on this right now and choose circular column, and then click on what OK, and then input the diameter as 600, as you can see just there, and then we have it on then click at this place and put eccentricity as 0, 0, 0, and then click at this point and put it at grid line 4. As you can see that we have it at grid line 4, 6, and 8. So let us put that changes right now. 4, 6, and what? And at 8, as you can see it here. Okay, so right now, let us now move on right now to now check what we have again. We also have a beam connecting from this point to this, from grid line A to grid line G. So we have a beam connecting this column to this column, and here to here, and here to here first. So let us take that beam size is 250 by 600. So let us now go and input those parameters just now. The same thing happens. This one now is 350 by 600. You can see it here. So only this one that is 250 by 600, you can see this is the same thing. So only the last one that has different change of values. So we now go right now to now click on this place and now begin to insert that beam right now. So click on escape, or just close that dialog box, and then click on concrete member right now. Click on beam just now, and then put a diameter of beam 250 by 600, as you can see there, and then begin to insert this first. We insert this first, and then we now move again to insert this again from here to here, and then we have also the same. We have beam also at this point and at this point also. So we go right now. We move right now to now insert also from this point to this point right now, and also from here to here right now. Why this one changes to 350? So we now go and change here right now to 350. As you can see there, to 350 right now. 350 by what? Let us confirm what we have on this our sample here. 350 by 600. You can see it here. So right now we go right now to input that 350 by 600. So just do that right now. Input with 350 and set it as our depth, and then go right now and input this just here right now. Okay, sorry. We go right now. Let us check what we have just here right now. Let us confirm what we have there. Go here right now. Okay, we don't have a slab at that point, cantilever slab. We don't have it there. So we go right now to remove cantilever slab that we have here. We don't have cantilever slab from here to, we don't have here, and we don't have here also at this story too. So remove it first, and then go and input our concrete member beam, and then input our diameter, our depth, our width as 350, and then depth at 600, and then insert this just here right now. And then let us check what we have again. We have the same. We have a beam of what, 350 by 600. You can see there, that runs all the way down to this place. So we do the same thing right now and input that from here to here, and then we just say no, and then from here to here, and then we click on what, just say no, and then we now do what right now and say escape, just as you can see it here right now. And then what do we have again right now? Let's see what we have again. We now have a roof slab, as you can see it here at this point. So we just go right now, click on one of these roof slab, right click, and then we say properties right now, and then we now go right now to now insert this at this point, as you can see it here, insert here also, and insert here also, insert here also. So right now we can now go right now and click on what, escape right now. So you can now see what we have gotten just now. So if we check on our sample here, so we can now see that we have a cantilever slab, as you can see it here at this face just now. So we can now go right now and click at this point right now, and then go right now again, click at it at one of these slab, right click and say properties to take the properties of that slab right now. So we now take the properties of that slab right now and begin to install our cantilever slab for our balcony or for this office building right now, from here to here, outside, and then from here to here, and then outside, and then from here to here, and then outside. So if you now check what we have gotten just now, you can now see that that is the same thing that we have got just now. You can see it here. We have our cantilever slab all around, as you can see it here. Same thing that we have just now, as you can see it here. So let us confirm again what we have, if it is okay for this story too, and the same thing that we have is something that it's already okay at this place also. So if you now check on our 3D view from what we have here right now, 3D view right now from this Prota 18 right now, right click and say 3D view just now, and then check it out. You can see what we have just successfully created just now. You can see what we have gotten just now. You can see it here. Now this column right now comes down, what you can see it here. Now if we now go right now to check on what we have just done, let us go right now and check on story 3 to take our changes on story 3, because we are about to install story 3 right now. So if we check on story 3 right now to see what changes that we have, if there's any big changes on our story 3, you can see it here right now that at story 3 there is no big changes. We just have to insert story 3 and just repeat the same thing. So go right now and insert story 3 right now. So go back to our plan view just now, plan view first, go back to our plan view just now, plan view just now, and then click on this place, building set out, and then click on what insert story, and then we'll click on what story 3, and then click on what okay, and then we'll click on what yes, and then we go back right now to now click on story 2 as you can see it here. So copy everything from story 2, and we will have to copy from story 2 to story 3 right now. So go here right now and say building generate, you can see it here, building set out, and then generate story right now, and then copy from story 2 down to story 3, and then we'll say okay, and then we wait for it to copy everything that we want right now. Okay, let us wait for it to copy everything right now. So once here shows process completed right now, we can now click on what okay, and then we have successfully right now copied story 3. So if you check on 3D view right now to see what we have just got, you can see that what we have just gotten right now. So right now, if we check at this place right now, you can see from this sample that I'm copying right now, check on 3D view right now, you can see that we do not have this wall load that we have. Let me open. We do not have this wall load at this story 3 because this is story 1. This is ground floor, first floor, story 2. So we do not have this wall load at this level, as you can see it here. So if we check on our own right now, you can see that we have already gotten 2. But in this case, we only have this wall load stopping at this level. So right now, let us go right now to now remove this wall load that we have just here at this top right now. Remove this one right now, delete this one also, right click and delete this also, and delete this also. Okay, so right now you can now see what we have just gotten just now. So right now, let us go again right now to check right now of what we have right now. So if we check right now, you can see that this our column drops down from this story 2 all the way down here. So right now, this also drops down from story 2 down to the foundation, from here also down here. So right now, we go right now to this place right now, and then look at this column that we have these 3 columns here, we have to now click on this place right now and delete them so that we can drop this one down all the way down, delete this one also, and delete this one also. And then if we check right now to see what you have gotten right now, this column drops all the way down from this point. Sorry, let us repeat that back, because the column drops all the way down from this second slab. It is our first slab and second slab all the way down. So let us go right now to now just undo that. And then let me undo that right now, and then just undo that again and undo that again. So right now we will just click right now here. Sorry, this should be gone, not undoing this. Then click on this place right now, right click to now drop this column downward right now. I've already made a video for this before, but to drop it right now, I'll have to now change the story from story 1, as you can see it here, to story 2, and I'll click on what update. To drop down right now, you can see it there. So I'll click on what escape just here, and then just escape. And click again on this one again, right, to drop this column from here right now down to the foundation. So click on this right now and say right click and then just say properties, and then we go again right now and say what story 2, and put story 2 here and say update. It will drop it down right now to be a cylinder column right now, and then we'll go again right now. I've already done this video before to just show you on this area how to form this column. So you can check on my previous video to see what we have just done for that. So right now go again right now and put on what 2 on this place to now make this column a cylinder column. So you can now click on right now and click on update right now, and then click on what close. So you can now see what we have just gotten just now. You can see what we have gotten just now. So if you check right now on this place right now, you can see that what we have gotten for this one right now is also the thing we have gotten right now. So you can now see what they got right now. So if we now go again right now to now edit, to not check this place right now, if we check on this place that we have right now, you can now see that we do not have this opening at this third floor. We only have the opening stopping at ground floor and first floor, but second floor does not have that opening. So right now we go right now to now remove this opening for these two. So right click right now and then do what right now, click on what wall opening editor, and then we'll do right now, and then go and find out this one here. So right click and then we say wall opening editor right now, and then we click on what delete. Say yes, and then click on what okay. That will close. Then do the same thing for this other one also. Click on this, right click, and then say wall opening editor right now, and then click on what delete, and then say yes, and then click close. Okay, then right now you can now see that we have successfully done that right now. So the same thing we have here is the same thing that we have on this sample that we are copying right now. So we have successfully created this story right now. So we have to now insert the next story again right now, as you can see there. We also go and insert the next story again right now. So we go all the way down right there to go and see what we have just now. So if we check this right now, you can now see that what we have gotten right now is also perfectly what we have gotten. You can see our view from here, and if we check on this sample copying right now, you can see that this is what we have right now. You can see our view, you can see our perfect view, and also our perfect view here also perfectly. You can see that right now. So let us now go and insert the next story, as you can see then right now. Now insert the story 4, as you can see it here. So let us now go and insert the next story right now. So if we check right now from our from our plan view just here from this our sample copying right now, you can see that from story, let us check on story 4 right now. So on story 4, we don't have this recess again right now. You can see that recess stopped at story 3. So once we put in story 4, we have to now delete this recess right now because that recess stopped at story 3. Sorry, at story 3. So let us now go and do what right now? Now go and insert story 4 right now. So let us go back to our plan view just now. Click on this place and say plan view right now, and then go right now, and then let us take what we have here. We do not have a beam here, so I'll go and put a beam just now on this place. We have a beam right here at this place, but on this place, right, let us go and check on story 2, on story 3 what we have got. Story 3 right now have a beam all the way down here, so we have to now go and put a beam there at story 3, but not a wall load, but a beam. So we go right now to insert a beam there. Go and click here. Sorry, that's for a column. Go and click here right now and insert concrete beam of 250 by 600 yes, and by 500, so by 600 yes. So let us confirm that what we have there, what we have here, by 600 by 250 by 450. Okay, 450 here. So let us go and insert this right now. 250 by 450. So put here and say 450, and then make it to recess with the to align with the grid line of F. So go right now and say this should be done like this, and then middle. Okay, and say this, and then we go again right now and do the same thing for here also, and then we go right now to now recess this, to now flush this with the grid line and do the same thing here. So you can now see what we have gotten just now. So you can now do what escape right now, and then we go again right now to now insert our story for story 4. So if we check on this place our sample right now and check on story 4 right now, you can see that there is no recess on this other end. So if we insert story 4 right now, we have to not delete that off right now. So we can now go right now and insert and say insert story, and then say story 4. You can see it here, and then click on what okay, and then say yes. And then we can now click on story 3 first, and then click on this place right now, and then say generate story, and then click on story 3 to copy to story 4, and then say okay. But on this end right now, we have to now delete what we do not have on this, because we do not have this right now as story 4. As you can see it here from our copying just now, we do not have this as story 4. All here is just a waste slab or true. So we go right now on this place right now and delete what we do not have here. So delete this right now, delete this also, and this, and this, and this, and this, and then delete this also, and this also, and this also. So we do not have that right now. So if now, then we can now go and insert our slab right now all the way down here, our cantilever slab. So take property of this one right now, and then go and click on here, click here, and click outside, click here, and click here, and click outside. Here I will join. Okay, so right now we can now go again right now, and then go and confirm what we have. If the same thing we have on story 4 here is something that we have just done as we have here. So this is what we have. You can see the shape here, the same thing that we have just copied, we have just done the same thing here right now. So right now, if we check on our 3D view right now to confirm if that's the same thing that we have, let us confirm right now to now see if the same thing that we have, okay, this is what we have just gotten right now. So let's see if the same thing that we have is something that we have also here. So if we check on 3D view for this one right now again and confirm if the same thing that we have on that main project that we are working on right now. Okay, if we check on this right now, you can see what we have just gotten also. So right now, if we check on this place, this is what we have just now. You can see there. So right now, you can see that there is a cantilever slab directly at the face of this place, right now. As you can see there, at this place right now. Look at it right now. A slab right there, as you can see there, this slab right now. So let us go and offset this slab for this place right now. So let us go back right now to input that slab. That slab should be found here, and that is story 3. That is story 3. You can see the 3. So go to story 3 right now, and then go to plan view. As you can see it here, plan view. Let us go right now to plan view to input that cantilever slab. As you can see it here. If we check on our plan view also for this one right now, and go to story 3 plan view to see if that changes is what we have perfectly okay. So if we check on that right now, story 3 right now. If we check on that, okay, yes, we have a cantilever slab, as you can see there. So we'll go again right to that, also put that same thing right now. So click on this right now, take the properties of that right now, and then insert the cantilever slab all the way down here, and click outside and all the way from here to here, outside and all the way from here to here, outside and all the way from here to here, and then say outside. Okay, so right now you can see what we have gotten right now. So you can now say escape right now, and then we can now go right now to check on our 3D view to see that if that is what we have just gotten right now. Click on this and 3D view right now. Okay, so you can now see what we have just gotten just now. That is what we have just created right now, is this cantilever slide. You can see there. this cantilever slab, just this one here, this one, particular one here. So right now you can now see what we have just gotten right now. So go back to our plan view right now, go to plan view right now, and then click on story 4, and then we can now go right now to this place just now. You can see that right now story, together go to story 4 right now. Now story 4 right now is almost similar to what we have all the way down. Story 4 right now, from story 4, if you check on this 3D view right now, you can see that there's a change of level. There is a change of level. You can see it here that this one ends directly at story 4. And this is story 4, you can see it here. So this ends directly at this place, while here continues right now. So let us now go and insert story 5, because at story 5 right now, if we see on story 5 right now, you can see that this story 5, there is nothing found here. You can see the grid line, there is nothing found here, but this only continues upward to story 8 right now. So let us go right now to now insert story 5 right now. So click on this place right now and click on what? Insert story, and then click on what? Type 5 and then say enter and then say okay. Now go to story 4 right now, click on story 4 and then go to building setout and then click on generate story and then click on story 4 to story 5, means copy everything from story 4 to story 5 and then click on what? Okay. And then what happens right now, once here shows okay, we'll now click on close, and then we will now have to now edit right now by taking off all the ones that we have here, because we do not have this part of this building does not go all the way down. So we have to now delete this part right now and then just say okay. Then just say okay, and then delete this part also, delete this part also, delete this part also. It doesn't go up. Delete this one, and delete this beam, delete this one also, delete this also, and this goes, and this goes, and this goes, and this one also goes. So right now, if now go to the sample right now and go and check story 5 on our plan view right now, you can see that story 5, what happens is that we have only this story. You can see what we have here right now. So we have a cantilever slab all the way down here. So right now, go right now to go and insert a cantilever slab all the way from here down right now. So take right now from this cantilever slab, right, click on this right now, click on this and the properties right now, and then take the properties right now and begin to insert that one right now. So begin to insert that and click outside, this to this, and then outside, this to this, and then outside. Click this point and this point and click outside, and then you can now see what we have just gotten right now. So if we check for what we have just gotten right now, you can see what we have just gotten on 3D view right now. You can see what you have just gotten right now. You can see what you have just gotten right now. You can see that perfectly okay. And also the same thing that we have that we have in our sample here also as 35. You can see it as 35. So right now, let us take our 3D view also from this sample right now. So from this sample right now, you can see it here. We have our sample right now. You can see that we have successfully gotten to this 35 area, this level right now. This is level we are, this level right now, level we are. So we will now have to now insert story 6, 7, and 8 right now. So we go back to our plan view just now right now, on this our plan view right now, and then go back to our plan view right now, plan view from story 5. We'll have to go back to our plan view from story 5, and we will now go right now, click on building start right now, and then click on insert story, and then type story 6 right now, and click on OK, and then say yes, and then we also go again and insert story 7 also, and type 7 first, and then say okay, and then we go again and insert the last story 8, because since they are all typical right now, we go again right now and click on insert story and insert 8, because from 5 to 8 they are all typical. So go and right now and insert story 8 and put 8 and say okay. So right now we will now have to now go and click on story 5, where we have the main parameters and the main elements, and now click on building setout and then click on generate story. Now since they are typical from story 5 to story 6, so we will now go and click as story 5 and say source story as story 5, and then target story, and we are targeting story 6 to we are copying from story 5 to everything from story 5 to up to story 8. So now click on from 6 and then hold my shift key and then click on 8 and then click on what? Okay, and then we wait for here to show process completed. Now it has entered story 8 right now. So once this now showed that, it's gonna say okay, and then if we check on story 8 right now, you can see that we have this plan on story 8. Now if you check on our 3D view right now, you can see that we have successfully created this model just like you can see it here perfectly. We have successfully created this model perfectly just now on this portal. You can see it here. We have successfully created this structure right now. Same thing that we have here, the same thing that we have also found directly at this place, also at this model 2018. Also you can see it here. So we have successfully created this perfectly on this place. Now what is left right now is the foundation right now. The foundation which we have to first of all use a beam, a ground beam, to connect all this one together, because we are going to use a pi for this foundation for this office building right now. So right now you can see that we have successfully created this model right now. So we will now have to now create this foundation beam right now, which is the ground beam right now, but that will be on my next video. So I will say that If you don't want to miss the coming video on how we have to create this foundation and also move into our pi foundation and also load this structure and then run the analysis and also perform our structural and then perform our structural detailing for this 8-story building, I would say you should just subscribe to our channel and click and turn on the subscribe button so that you will be notified whenever we post this video also right now. So this is how we have successfully created this model. As you can see it here from the beginning, from the scratch, from our grid line down to this level. So I would say if you have any comment, drop the comment down below and then I will reply you ASAP. Okay, so our next video right now will be on the design of this on the modeling of our ground beam, and then we will now move on to now perform the structural analysis where we have to apply our wind load and other things on this structure and then begin to design for this structure and check all the columns if they are okay and all the members, beams and wall if they are okay. So right now, thank you and God bless you for this perfect tutorial right now and for you to stay to the end, and God bless you. Please share this video and also click on the subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed my channel Ekidel. Please subscribe my channel Ekidel and help us to grow very fast. So thank you very much and God bless you right now. Okay, so thank you.